Hey guys, this is John with the Must Have Rust YouTube channel. If some of y'all don't know, we sell antiques and decorative items out of High Point, North Carolina, and I'm here at one of our picks. I just want to show you, for those of you at home that are big fans of vintage, big fans of antiques, sort of where this stuff comes from, straight from the source. So I'm gonna walk you around a property here and just kind of give you a peek and explain some of the background on this stuff. So this is one of a whole collection of cabins at this one estate that we have been picking for off and on now for a year. And you know, it's, to use Mike Wolf's term, it's a definite honey hole. And these are the sort of places that you don't come across anymore. But this is where the gold is, guys. This is where all the cool stuff comes from. It's kind of junky, rundown places like this that you might not think about, and on initial impression might not actually look like they have much, but this is where it comes from. As you can see, here's just the porch of one of the cabins, and you know, it looks pretty rough, to be honest, and then there are some cute pieces. It's a great little enamel table. Picture frame's pretty cool. Lamp would probably be pretty nice with a mate if it had a pair. You know, inside here, just a real mess. The lady that owned all this was a big, she collected cabins, and she collected anything primitive, but then, you know, as with any collector, it just sort of spirals. So a lot of it's in kind of bogus condition now, but you know, you look in amongst it and there's some cute pieces, like, you know, that little thing, or you know, even some of these dresses if they're in decent shape. This is the back side of that same building. It's a killer cabinet, sold not to us, but it's a great piece. You know, the trunks, obviously it's really rough shape. Look how nice this hardware is. Something could be done with that. Pie safe is really rough, but maybe could have some new tin added to the side. Of course, these old Costco stools are popular. They sell well. Yeah, this is what treasure hunting looks like out in the wild. Here's some of the ruins from the sale they had here. Some of the stuff's been sold, hasn't been picked up. It's a really great piece. Some of it is just, well, let's be honest, it's just trash. But this is what you're sorting through. When you're quote-unquote a picker, these are the places you dream of. I think we've been up here half a dozen times, and so we're at the tail end of it. But this is the sort of stuff that you want to see if you're looking at an estate, or you're looking at an auction, or something of that nature. Are there outbuildings? Are there places where people could store things? Is the stuff old? You know, to find old merchandise, you need old estates. So that's what you're looking for. As you can see, it's just a little bit of anything and everything stacked in here. Still yet another cabin. It's real low. And of course, you gotta look up. You never know what's up. There's no telling what's buried either. This is probably my favorite cabin. Just look at these logs. Just slammed together, no chinking needed. Absolutely incredible. And all this stuff on the porch here we actually bought. Don't know how much we'll end up keeping. A lot of it's pretty valueless, but you know, it's a halfway decent trunk. Windows still sell to some extent. Any boxes with advertising are good, so we'll dig around here a little bit and we'll find some stuff. So this is the inside of that cabin. I mean, just look at that. You always have to pay attention for small things, you know. A couple dollar hook, they add up. They're just great old pieces like this. What made me go in on all this is this great little primitive cabinet here. Pegged, the old milk painted back. It's just a really fun piece. Another thing we always like to look through is the quote-unquote scrap metal, like this old wash tub. You know, bullet holes, rust holes, absolutely shot, but still a good planter, still a repurposable item. You know, there's no telling what's hidden back in here, propped up against this old outhouse. Another trunk. This little cash register, a little far gone, we'll probably end up parting it out. Enamelware central. Great old mop bucket. Old wagon rings, they're great for art and sculpture. And this killer glider that, you know, it's rough, the frame's bent, but with a little patch panel here welded in and a clear coat, or you know, full sandblast paint job, could really be something. All right guys, so we're wrapping it up here today. Here's the inside of the truck. A lot of furniture, a couple chest of drawers, stuff like that. Box of postcards, some casters, these cool dress forms. Got the glider, some nice old cabinet here. This is a primitive piece I showed earlier. Some good smalls. We're gonna make another run back for some extra smalls later. I'm just trying to get the bulk out of the way today. But yeah, that's the first tour.